Okay, what's up, everyone? This is Mathematics Masterclass, an extension of Primary School Masterclass, and just had class with the students, and class went a little late tonight, but I am going to do this question because someone sent me this question via WhatsApp, and then they said, well, they actually got this question on Facebook. So I had to find the question and tell the person who sent the question, tag them and stuff. I don't know who the person is, I can't remember. Just invite them to the class. I don't know if they attended or not, but but kind of determined to ensure that everybody understand this question, okay? Because I'm sure that not only that person but others as well are probably, looking at this question and want to find it, want to solve it. I don't know exactly where it came from, okay? But yeah, we're gonna do this question. So let's go. Trying to make this a quick call. Getting straight into the question. It says Michael and Rudy had equal numbers of oranges. Okay. Michael then gave his sister 12 oranges and Rudy picked 45 more oranges. Okay. Rudy now had 4 times as many oranges as Michael. Calculate how many oranges Rudy had at first. So I'm going to read it again because I really want to understand it. So reading it again twice would help. So Michael and Rudy had equal numbers of oranges. Michael then gave his sister 12 oranges. That means he has 12 less, okay. And Rudy picked 45 more oranges. So Rudy has 45 more, all right. Rudy now had 4 times as many oranges as Michael. Calculate how many oranges Rudy had at first. Okay, I think I get the idea of it. You want to find out, this is the most important thing, right? Calculate how many oranges Rudy had at first. Interesting, they said Michael and Rudy had equal numbers of oranges. So I think the two guys, they started off together with the same number of oranges. Okay, so this question deals with unequal sharing. Okay, so a little bit of revision with unequal sharing. Unequal sharing involves one or more parties having more or less of a shared quantity. I read that again. Unequal sharing involves one or more parties having more or less of a shared quantity. So you guys know how, you order a pizza. The pizza is divided, well, should be divided into equal slices. So everyone gets an equal piece, you know? That's not the case with unequal sharing. Unequal sharing, someone always gets more than someone else. So it's unequal sharing. Okay? Pretty easy to understand. And I know that some schools, some institutions do it different ways. There are actually 2 ways to do it. There's actually, let's say, for example, we have a question. You could do it with number sentences. Okay, some educational institutions say statements. I think that's the old way to refer it. Um, yeah, you could use number sentences, or there's a fun way to use it to solve it using the bar model, which actually shows you comparison based on the size of the bars. Okay, so it gives you a really nice visual representation. That would be really good for visual learners. Okay, yeah. So uh, key points for unequal sharing. Firstly, the definition. Unequal sharing involves one or more parties having more or less of a shared quantity, and we can use number sentences or the bar model. All right. So yeah, let's go. So we have 2 guys, Michael and Rudy. So let's go with green. I know someone said students tend to be afraid of red. Maybe it's because of red marking. I don't know. Michael. So I don't use red anymore. So Michael, Rudy. Those are the 2 guys there. And let's break up the question in parts. Michael and Rudy had equal numbers of oranges. So let's go with orange. So let's say we're using the bar model. Michael has that amount of oranges and Rudy has equal amount of oranges. So the 2 guys, they started off uh, with the same amount of oranges. So life's good. Then it begins interesting now. This gets interesting now. Michael then gave his sister 12 oranges. Okay, right? So basically, Michael now has less oranges because Michael gave away 12. Okay? Now, you can also say that Rudy now has 12 more than Michael. So I'll say that again. You can pause the video or rewind it because this is going up on YouTube. When Michael gave 12 oranges to his sister, Michael has given away 12 oranges from his collection of oranges, right? Okay, from his basket of oranges. It is as if now Rudy has 12 oranges more than Michael. So now Rudy has 12 more oranges than Michael right now. And Rudy picked 45 more oranges. And Rudy picked 45 more oranges. So therefore, Rudy has 45 more than Michael. The question says, Rudy now had 4 times as many oranges as Michael. So I'm going to go with the bar model. I hope this thing fits. Right. So you have 2 bars, but Rudy is 4 times as Michael. So definitely need 2 more bars. That's 3 in total, and I need a 4th one. Boom, boom. Yep. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so Rudy now has 4 times as much as Michael, as many oranges as Michael. All right, good. Now, in unequal sharing, when you're solving it, you want to find the excess. Some schools say extra, different terminologies, different vocabulary, different words and stuff. But basically, you want to look at the extra or excess. I think those are the most commonly used words, which would be the 3 there. Let me put that in black. Okay, so these 3 here, that would be your extra or excess. Alrighty. Now, those 3 bars you can see, or blocks, this is the bar method or block method. Again, different vocabulary, trying to accommodate everyone here. These 3 bars or blocks here, those are more than whatever Michael has. So you want to focus on those. Alright. Now, I'm going to write some statement here. Okay. Let's go with green. That's too light. Let's go with orange. Continue with the orange. Orange is dealing with here. Okay. So the 3 bars represent 45, right? Also say the 45, okay, picked oranges, and the 12 oranges that Rudy has more than Michael. Now, I'm writing all of this for your understanding. If you're in the exam, you would not need to do all this, right? I'm doing this so you can really understand and get everything clear in your mind. I'm showing you my thought process by writing all these words. But you don't need to write all the statements. I'm just doing it for your understanding. So those 3 bars there represent the 45 picked oranges because Rudy picked 45 more, and as well as the 12 oranges that Rudy has more than Michael. How does Rudy have more than Michael? How does Rudy have 12 more than Michael? Well, that happened when Michael gave 12 to his sister. All right. Okay. So we can now say Rudy has, we can safely say this, Rudy has 57 oranges more than Michael. Rudy has 57 oranges more than Michael. How I got that? Well, 45 plus 12. So now we see writing a lot, again, for your understanding. You're not going to be writing all of this in the exam, right? There are other questions as well. So 3 bars, or I should say the 3 bars we're looking at there, the 3 bars represent 57 oranges. Okay, those 3 bars there, 1, 2, 3. This is the 57 oranges that Rudy have more than Michael. Okay, great. Now, if 3 bars represent 57 oranges, right, 1 bar is equal to 57 divided by 3. And if you do that, I always do working. Always do working. So I will do that working here. All right. I just said always do working. I'll put my working. So for the 45, let me just backtrack a little bit. So always make sure to put the work in. That's important. 5 plus 2 is 7, and 4 plus 1 is 57. Right? 5 there. Good. Let's do 57 divided by 3 here. 57 divided by 3. You could do long division. You could do this way as well. Okay. I'm going to do the classic long division. Classic, traditional. Whatever way you say, you know it's very familiar. I think most people grow up doing it this way. And it's also taught in schools still. So yeah, so 57 divided by 3, 3 into 5 is 1, remainder 2, a minus 5 take away 2 is 3. Okay, 5 take away 2 is 3. Then we have, wait, what am I doing? No, sorry, my bad. 5 take away 3. I apologize. It's late at night. 5 take away 3 would be 2. Okay, and then you bring down your 7. And 3 into 27 is 9. No remainder. You know, take away 27. You get 0. And therefore, 1 bar is equal to 19 oranges. Okay? 1 bar is equal to 19 oranges. So one of those bars there represent 19 oranges. Okay? A little extra there. There's 19 here. There's 19 extra oranges there. There's 19 extra oranges there. There's 19 extra oranges there. And those together form 57 extra oranges that Rudy has more, 57 plus, that Rudy has over Michael. Okay, great. So we looked at the bar method there. Now, most importantly, the question asks, always read the question, I read it twice. So I'm really familiar with it right now. Calculate how many oranges Rudy had at first. At first, calculate how many oranges Rudy had at first. Well, remember the first line, it says Michael and Rudy had equal numbers of oranges. So if you find for Michael, that is going to be, well, if you find for Michael how many oranges Michael had at first, that's going to be the same amount of oranges Rudy had at first. All right. So since we got 19 oranges right now, okay, since we got those 19 oranges right now, do you remember that Michael gave 12 to his sister? Remember that? Michael gave 12 oranges to his sister. So finally, I always write the last statement and answers in purple. Okay. I'm going to say, since Michael gave his sister 12, This Michael gave his sister 12. In the beginning, Michael would have had that 12. Or I should say those 12 oranges. Since Michael gave his sister 12 oranges in the beginning, Michael would have had those 12 oranges. So therefore, finally, right? So in the beginning, Michael, right? Michael had, what's that Michael? Michael had 19 plus 12 oranges, which is equal to 31 oranges. And Rudy, remember the question says, Rudy had equal numbers of oranges. Michael and Rudy had equal numbers of oranges. Well, Rudy would have the same amount. Rudy also had 31 oranges. That's the answer right there. Answers are always in football. Okay. Yeah. So a little recap on this question on equal sharing. It's unequal sharing. So what is unequal sharing? I still have it here. Yeah. So unequal sharing involves one or more parties having more or less of a shared quantity. You can do it with the bar method. I like that method more. It's more visually appealing. Okay, you could also do it with the number sentences as well. So looking back at the question, we have Michael and Rudy. We started off with that. Okay, and we started off like this, right? They started off together with the same amount. And then a couple of things happened. Michael giving 12 away to his sister, and then Rudy picking 45 more. That's the extra or excess. That worked out to be 57. And the question said Rudy had 4 times as many oranges as Michael. So we got rid of the excess or the extra, and we found for 1 bar. Now, since we found for 1 bar, we remember that Michael gave 12 to his sister in the beginning. So in the beginning, before he gave it away, he would have the 12. So therefore, since Michael gave his sister 12, in the beginning, Michael would have had those 12 oranges. Finally, in the beginning, Michael had 19 plus 12 oranges, which is equal to 31 oranges. All right. All right. If you want to make sure with that, all right, we have 19 and we have 12. That should work out to be 31. 9 and 2 is 11. Boom. Put that 1 there. 1 and 1 is 2. And that third one, 3, 31. You have all the work in here in this question. So therefore, in the beginning, Michael had 19 plus 12 oranges, which is equal to 31 oranges. And remember, Michael and Rudy had equal numbers of oranges. Or Michael and Rudy had equal numbers of oranges. I dare put an equal sign there. Yeah? So therefore, if you find for Michael, you'll find for his buddy, Rudy. So I hope this question helped a lot. Yeah. And if you have any other questions, you could also WhatsApp them to 713-6860. You should be seeing that number on the screen. So generally what we do math questions on Mondays and Tuesdays. Right? So if you have a particular math question, just send a message. Hey, what's up? I need help with this question. And let me send you a picture of it and we'll do it. Right? So God bless you and have a great day. Bye.